Howdy, friends. I'm Wayne Michaels from Lone Star Country Radio with another episode of Nash Trash and our good friend Debbie Reynolds. On this episode, we're going to find out what's going on in country music today. Check out the top 5 Texas country songs. We'll wish happy birthday to all the country stars celebrating this week, and check out who's performing at the Grand Ole Opry this week. But we'll also check out where country music is being played in Texas. But right now, let's check in with Debbie Reynolds up in Dallas, Texas, and see what's going on in country. How's it going, Debbie?
I'm doing good. I'm fresh off from coming home from North Carolina all the way through Tennessee. What pretty country it was this week. But you know what? In 1968 on this day, Glenn Campbell released his 6th studio album, which included the #1 hit, Gentle on My Mind. There was a few other things that were happening this week in country music, but I think the one thing to keep in mind is on October the 25th, in 2015, Kenny Rogers performed his last show in Nashville at the Bridgestone Arena, and that ended his performing career. And as you know, we lost Kenny earlier this year, and what a phenomenal performer.
He was a giant in the entertainment industry, and all his songs. But The Gambler, of course, and then he made all the movies that went with it and everything. He was something else, and
he really was.
We do miss him.
Absolutely, but we should say a few birthdays this week. On October the 26th, which is coming up on Monday, Keith Urban, born in New Zealand in 1967. He will be celebrating his birthday. There are 3 really predominant birthdays of people that have been instrumental in country music but are no longer with us. The Big Bopper, J.P. Richardson, born in 1934 in Sabine Pass, Texas. He was born on October 24th, so his birthday would have been this Saturday. You know, I remember that I was just a kid when that plane went down with the Big Bopper, J.P. Richardson, Buddy Holly, and Richie Valens. Such a terrible, terrible plane wreck. He would have been a wonderful performer for many years to come. Our friend Minnie Pearl was born on October 25th of 1912 in Centerville, Tennessee. You know, she's known more as a comedian than she is a country artist, but nonetheless, she died in 1996. She appeared on the Grand Ole Opry for more than 50 years.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to meet her once.
Wow.
Very, very, very nice lady. And of course, she was there as Minnie Pearl, but as I talked to her as Sarah Cannon, and that was even better. So I talked to her out of character, and then she did some audio stuff as Minnie Pearl for a radio station I was working at. So it was very, very nice.
This week on the Grand Ole Opry, and by the way, I passed the Grand Ole Opry exit coming through Nashville yesterday, and it was pretty exciting. But this week at the Grand Ole Opry, Saturday night is Lauren Elena, such a phenomenal singer. And then, of course, your favorite group, Little Big Town. Victoria Shaw will be there, and she's a New York-born girl who went to Nashville at the age of 22 and has had a great career singing and writing music. She started at an early age. Rita Wilson is going to be there, Tom Hanks' wife. And the great thing about the lineup Saturday night, if you don't have tickets, I encourage you to get them. Rita Wilson will be joining Victoria Shaw and Aaron Kinsey to sing the song Pink, which was written especially for those who are fighting breast cancer. Oh, okay. And there's a great video online with Rita Wilson, Jordan Sparks, Dolly Parton, and 3 or 4 other lovely ladies, Sarah Evans included, singing that song. If you've not heard it, Saturday night is the time to listen.
All right. I wonder if Tom Hanks is going to be there.
Well, I would hope he would. It's his wife, nonetheless.
Let's take a look at the top 5 Texas country songs according to the Texas country charts right now. Jody Booth and Tracy Byrd teamed up for Lonesome, Ornery, and Mean in number 5. Chad Cook Band, it's Cowboys Cowgirl at number 4. Casey Donahue had a song called Bad Guy. Aaron Watson, Whisper My Name is number 2. And number 1 is Randall King and Hey Cowgirl. And speaking of Aaron Watson, he's going to be out on the road this week. Friday, he's going to be in Wichita Falls. Saturday in Austin. And on the 28th, he's actually going to be right here in the Woodlands. And I've got tickets. So there you go.
Right.
Friday, October 30th, he's going to be in El Paso. Also, on one of our favorites, Cannon Brand is going to be the opening act for Aaron Watson. He's a very nice young man, about 18 years old. He's been playing for 13 years, and he's very, very good. But he's just really getting his professional career started. Kevin Fowler is going to be in Belton on the 22nd and in Cypress on the 23rd. And Josh Abbott is going to be in well, I forgot to write down what city he's going to be in, but on the 24th, he's going to be performing and in San Antonio. And Wynn Williams, one of our good friends, is going to be the opening act. So if you're in San Antonio, catch Josh Abbott and Wynn Williams. Aside from that, what else is going on in country music there, Debbie Reynolds?
Well, I'm really excited that in November of last year, as everyone knows, Luke Combs released his album, What You See Is What You Get.
Right.
And he has been working to re-release that album, which will come out tomorrow, by the way. He's added 5 additional songs, 80 minutes of singing on a 23-song album.
Wow.
And I watched the CMT Awards show last night, and Luke Combs kicked it off singing One Too Many with his friends Brooks and Dunn, and it was a phenomenal start to an awards show. It was really very interesting. And they had fun on stage, that's for sure.
Yeah, but, you know, the one thing I want to ask about is Noah. Can't even say her name. Noah Cyrus.
Noah Cyrus, Miley Cyrus's little sister. She wore a see-through onesie with strategic rhinestones. Let me just put it that way.
My goodness, what is that doing in country music? I don't know.
Well, I don't know, but she performed. She had a white hat on, so I guess that's a country cowboy hat. I guess that's good. My favorite award of the whole night was the quarantine video of the year. And I had no idea they had a category as such, but Granger Smith won for his song Don't Cough on Me. And if you have not seen that video, it is a great 2 minutes and 40 seconds that you will love and laugh.
Actually, I met some friends of his just the other day, and they were thinking that maybe we should get together with Granger Smith and have him on the show.
Well, if you do, you should make sure he has a roll or 2 of TP, because that's the whole point of his song is he was afraid of running out. But it was a fan voted award show, and some great people won last night. But I tell you what, that Don't Cough on Me was the best video I've seen in a long time.
Speaking of Don't Cough on Me, excuse me.
All right. I hope you don't have the COVID.
Yeah, I have the COVID. Yeah, I know. No, I don't. But why? I do have allergies. I can tell you that. Sorry about that. That was kind of odd, but. So what else going on?
That's it from country music. You know, everything's just, I'm glad to see artists beginning to start putting together that concert schedule and coming out. And I'm really glad for that. I think people are looking forward to it.
Yeah, I talked to Aaron Watson's management earlier this week for just a few minutes, and they said that they're kind of testing the waters, as it were, see whether or not that he can start performing. And I found something very interesting. Normally I would, when he came to town, we would be able to go on the bus and say hello to him and meet him, talk to him for a few minutes. But his management said nobody, unless they're in the band, nobody gets on the bus right now. They're just not taking any chances that if you're sick and you give it to him,
I'm sure,
then that's just going to mess up all their plans. And their plans are so fragile right now anyway. They just really, they cannot avoid. They just can't do it. And I said, I absolutely understand. So I guess we won't be going on the bus. But anyway, we'll still have a good show. And like I said, Cannon Brand is going to open up on the 28th. And that'll be a good show. But
it'll be a good show.
All right, Debbie Reynolds. Well, we appreciate you. Did you have a glass of little?
I do, but it happens to be water today.
Well,
After
mine is straight
traveling on the
whiskey.
road, I decided I'd drink some water.
Well, mine is straight whiskey this week, so we'll just mix them. All right.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right. We'll see you later, Debbie Reynolds. Have a good week.
All right, you too.
All right. Bye bye.